Welcome, traveller,
Hello.
to the bustling metropolis.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
Oh, hi. What?
What?
Huh?
What are you?
What?
What? Where
How
have I
did
been?
How did I get here?
Hey-o. Hey-o, Tiny.
Hello. I can wave. Hello.
I can also wave. Hello.
I
I
can-
want to wave, but
I can also
trying to
wave.
broke my
But
computer
Your
twice.
computer refuses.
Mhm.
I'm sure Michael and Amy are also waving, we just can't see it.
I'm waving
no,
in
because-
spirit.
Well, you see, I have no arms, so.
Oh no.
There's been a horrible accident in the last 5-10 minutes or so.
Her arms wore down from all the typing she had to do. So
Welcome back to the Golden Tooth. The Golden Tooth.
Did you die in that sentence?
Gold.
It's been so long, John's forgotten how to say it.
good news, everyone.
Welcome back to the Golden Tooth. We are back now that Amy has finished her oh, for feck's sake.
My
Are you okay?
destiny!
Bye.
You want me to do this? Hi everybody, welcome back to the Golden Tooth. We're back after a few weeks break because Michael was depressed and Amy had a dissertation to write.
Hey.
I have just I've just lip synced to that bit, so
Excellent.
we're cool.
Oh, good
so
then.
now Michael is apparently so handsome, ooh woo.
We knew that.
Now that things are better and Amy has proved how smart she is, we are back to do some more Golden Tooth. Yay! Everybody be happy! Yay!
Yeah.
When
We're
last
back and we're on a mountain.
When last we left the Golden Tooth, they were at the monastery at the top of the mountain, the Monastery of the Yellow Banner. Yay! Erethusian has gifted a sub to... That is horribly broken and behind things it shouldn't be behind.
And now we know.
Now I know, and knowing is half of the battle. The other half is remembering to fix it. When last we left the Golden Tooth, they were at the top of a mountain in a monastery where they were attempting to root out some evil wind cultists. I nearly said fire cultists. That's the wrong flavour of cultist.
No fire ones here.
We may have just lost the stream chat for a minute. It will refresh when people actually type some more things.
I shouldn't have gifted a sub, it broke everything.
I fixed the thing, but it means the stream chat goes away.
Meh.
My hair is so long right now.
Your hair is super long.
It's anyway. That's not what we're here about.
Welcome to John's hair stream.
Welcome to my hair. It's fabulous.
We're here to watch John's hair grow live.
I mean, you can do if you just cut the streams together. You'll see it.
So, air cultists.
Yes, you're rooting out some air cultists. They are currently causing They appear to be doing a ritual that is causing a storm to build up. And so you really can't have... you really can't leave the monastery at the moment because there is a giant winter storm outside. So you're a little bit stuck where you are until you fix things. Last time you were at the monastery, you spent the day working in the kitchens. You cut up so many vegetables, and Malzere pilfered a key. To what you don't know at the moment, but a key you have, and they do not anymore.
Yeah.
You also spent some of the evening, a couple of hours outside in the snow, watching a tower which they use to worship the winds, that is currently undergoing reconstruction after one of the monks fell down the stairs as the stairs gave way under her. she is currently recovering in the medical wing, and another one of the monks is overseeing reconstruction works. And so you watched as she went inside, some time passed, and she came out and locked the door behind her. So as dawn breaks over the mountaintops, it is another cold and windy day. Snow is blowing. The weather outside is frightful. What would you guys like to do today?
Die.
That's the
just gonna
reason
stay
Amy came
inside.
back, was just to die.
Okay.
I mean, you
Just
did
gonna-
ask.
I'm just going to stay inside because the fire's so delightful.
Yeah. I mean, we got no place to go.
Just let it snow.
Let it snow.
Let it snow.
Let it snow.
Oh,
God.
we're so funny. I
Humor,
forgot.
guys.
I forgot I got an aero bar. Nice.
That is also
Other chocolate bars are available.
that is also somehow fitting for How.
It's an air bar. What it's the kind of chocolate you'd like. It's chocolate with air in it.
What would you like to do today? There's options.
Win.
Okay,
Win-win, no matter what.
that's not one of my options.
That's all I do.
Have we? Did we have a chance to talk to a lady who hurt herself?
She's unconscious in the medical wing at the moment.
okay,
You can
yeah.
go and see if you can do anything about that.
I mean, I do have some attempts at healing. I'm happy to give that a shot if peeps want to give that a go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good first port of call, anyway. Maybe keep an eye out for locks that look similar to the key we have while we're en route.
Okay. While you're on the route to the medical, the Medica, could I get perception checks from peeps?
Nah.
Oh my god. We're
Did we have a
playing the
luck
game.
roll from Sean?
We did not.
No.
Well, we can't play the game without that luck roll.
I mean, good luck beating mine, but
No.
Well then.
Let's hope that's your one abysmal roll for the game.
Well, let's see, shall we?
Well, yeah, I was right. That my luck roll was going to be my only good roll of the night. So
We should start calling them unluck roll.
Okay. Pyrolis and Calderax.
I have the highest edition and rolled the worst.
You're just taking in all of the air temple
Roll 20 welcoming you back.
stuff. While you are making your way from the guest house to the Medica, you both spot a monk who is running from person to person near the kitchens. And as you get closer, you can overhear that he is asking about a key that is missing.
Oh,
Question: does How know about the key?
I don't think so.
no, I don't. No, I think that was a conversation between me and Mal.
Then cool. He won't
what is-
accidentally blurt it out.
What is he saying about the key?
As you get closer and can actually hear the entire conversation, he is asking about the key to the winery. You can discern that it appears that his name is Brother Glavel.
Okay.
And he is the monk that on a daily basis goes down and ensures that the wines and cordials are correctly stirred and fermenting properly.
Well, done, Mal. You've ruined all the wine.
Well, Mal don't give a fuck. That winery is his now.
Yeah, or he's claimed all the wine.
No, he stepped up from the apple orchard.
Slowly gonna have a business, one stolen place at a time. Next, you'll be looking at distribution. Gonna steal a tavern.
God.
I'm sure I had my tavern here.
Just a giant square hole in the ground.
Just a sign, I owe you 1 tavern. Sign Mel.
As we're walking past, we'll make a mental note that that's probably where the key belongs, but won't say anything until we're long past.
As you pass, he does describe it hanging on a hook in the kitchen, which is where you found said key.
Wait, we were in the... Did we find a key? Did we put the key in the vegetables?
We'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
I wish you luck. Hope you find it.
You continue on to the Medica, which is a large room with a couple of beds in it, an apothecary, a separate couple of rooms where they can examine people in some amount of privacy, and a small shrine to Ilmater. So I may not have mentioned this in the recap that we did, but the temple itself largely covers the worship of Ilmater, or Ilmater,
Yeah.
who is the god of endurance and torture.
Doesn't sound great.
Why would anyone want to worship that?
The god of the rack.
Everyone has their own kinks.
Yeah.
This is the BDSM god, is it?
I mean,
little bit.
Sounding that way.
It is, as you come in, Pyrolis, you've seen places of healing in a number of different places. This is a very sparse... a 24 is a pretty good stealth check.
Yeah.
This is a pretty sparse medical area.
Are there any medic people around at the moment?
However, it is better heated than most of the rest of the monastery, and the bedding is a little bit more comfortable than the rest of the place. Who is here?
One unconscious person, hopefully.
You can see that one of the examination rooms has... Or is it the examination room? Let me double check my notes.
An examination room.
The examination room has been split in two, with a curtain drawn down the middle of it. And it is clear from the fact that nobody is currently in the beds out here that Mother Sylvain is in there, and they've just kept her private. There is a healer whom they have not given me a name for, so I'm going to very quickly come up with a name.
Steve.
Do-do-do.
I
Need
honestly
lift
didn't think it'd
music.
take long to come up with a name.
This is Solaris.
Okay.
Solaris.
Um,
That's not very good because everyone knows how well Solaris went in fucking Sonic 06.
What?
I mean, no, we
Uh,
don't.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nobody else has played Sonic 06.
Oh,
I did.
you.
Oh god, I
s-
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Great.
mean, I'm led to believe that the whole city is on fire.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna sit here looking like forlornly downwards for the rest of the stream because Sonic 06 has been mentioned.
The just
Is it that bad?
1,000-yard stare into the distance.
It's that bad.
Oh no.
Um,
So are there people around outside of that room, or are they all in there?
Solaris is just sort of milling around at the moment.
Okay. So, just as a little thing, what is our goal here exactly? I kind of forgot.
There is a ritual being performed somewhere in the temple
Okay.
that appears to be opening a rift to the elemental plane of air
Okay.
and generally causing a horrendous storm. And it appears to be being performed by cultists of the Howling Hatred.
Cool. How?
Yeah.
Go into the room and shout if the ritual's been taking place in here.
Okay. But wait, why?
Because if you do it, then you'll be the hero, mate.
I looked to Pyrolus.
Or I could go in and check up on how things are healing, and learn some more for my healing.
Well,
Maybe there's something new they do.
well, fine. We'll go to another room then. Come on.
We're not shouting why we're here. We're here in secret.
Yeah, Mouse Ram. Even I know that.
The fuck did you just call me?
Malzaram.
I hate you so much.
You've missed me.
Missed you.
will.
We've been... Listen, I know we had a bit of a space out before, and it feels like, I don't know, about 2-3 months since we last kind of came to reality.
It was a
Mate,
long night.
Mate, it's only been a few seconds. I can't really miss you, but besides that, yeah, fine. We'll talk to them. I don't know how they're gonna react to any of us, so Pi, you're probably the best bet.
People like me, I could do the talking.
But you're blue.
No, I feel quite happy actually.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I will. Will head over.
You you head inside.
Caldrax would also head over, but he's not going to because he doesn't trust what Malzray might do.
Yeah, that's that.
I just picture Calderax just with a leash, just like holding Malzare back.
Well, not in public.
Oh my.
I jab you with the end of my tail.
Oh my.
Like in the leg, not there.
I jab there.
Oh my.
Anyway, pirate.
So Pyrolus. Solaris looks up as you enter.
Hi.
Hi.
I heard one of the people here had a fall. Are they doing okay?
Yes, Mother Sylvain. She received a number of broken bones and bruising. She was in a bad way when she first got here. It was unlikely that without magical aid she would have survived, but she's pulled through.
So is she awake then?
No, she's unconscious still.
Have you tried yelling "boo" next to her ear? That normally wakes people up.
In her current state, she's very susceptible to diseases, which is why we have her separated over there.
So you'll have to yell it really loud then.
That's understandable.
Oh, she's in quarantine.
Is there anything I can do to help? I'd be quite interested to learn what you've done so far, to be honest. I've done some healing myself, but I'm always looking to learn.
Well, at the moment, Brother Zern has been making a sustaining cordial, which she can swallow to prevent starvation.
Did they make that with the wine and stuff?
I assume so.
Oh dear.
'Cause they've lost the key to that place.
Well, that is problematic, but I'm sure he has another way inside if need be.
I know how to lick pucks.
That's very impressive, but we don't advise it.
I know how to pick locks, so I can get us in.
This is why I told you not to talk, mate.
Yes,
The worst part is I wasn't trying to do that.
You just burst into the hospital and said, "I know how to lick pox."
Chicken pox.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
If you can provide any assistance, magical healing or healing practices that you might have picked up on your pilgrimages, we will...
Oh no, I'm there. I'm the one on the pilgrimage. These are just my buddies.
He kind of just followed us, and we can't get rid of him.
I would certainly like to give it a go if I can.
Please, come in.
Okay. I will make an effort to sort of wash hands and be respectful of their attempted quarantine.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that.
D&D is everywhere, even in 2020.
Could you roll me a medicine check?
I can try.
Okay.
There you go.
It's pretty good as medicine checks go.
As medicine checks go, that is definitely one of them.
Before that, I'll also be keeping an eye out with a kind of medical eye on it of whether the injuries match what they've said has happened.
Okay. From brief examination, Solaris is watching, and you can't necessarily fully examine the body without it being a little bit peculiar. The injuries that you see do match with somebody that has fallen down from a height.
Okay.
However, and this is extremely difficult to have noticed,
Yeah.
none of the injuries would lead to this unconsciousness.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You do ascertain through medical examination that it appears she has been poisoned.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that is what is keeping her unconscious at the moment.
Okay. And from the knowledge that Pi has, would that be the kind of thing that would be that she would wake up from, or quite quickly, so it'd have to be continually dosed, or is that something that is longer term? Any idea?
It would usually be something that would need to be continually dosed.
Okay.
That is a terrible stealth roll, Michael.
I'm not great at sneaking, apparently.
You assume that, yes, it would be something that would be continually administered to somebody, otherwise it would, in too great a dose, it would likely kill someone. So it
And
seems
would
that
wear off as well, I guess.
it seems that the person is doing a specific dosage to keep Sylvain alive, but unconscious.
Okay.
You don't notice during the medical examination any marking on the skin to suggest it's being injected.
Yeah. Okay. Noted. Is there anything in my medical supplies I can do to help wake her from the poison?
With your medical supplies,
I think I've got alchemist supplies.
you could probably put something together to help speed things up, or you do know that there are magical healing that could assist with this.
Okay. I think I will. Did you say the person making the potions is still in there? Or were they somewhere else making potions?
Brothers is not here at the moment.
Okay. I think I'll step back out and talk to the person I met originally,
Okay.
if she's still out there.
She's sort of... There's an open archway into the examination room, and she is stood in it, sort of watching you to make sure you don't put a pillow over her head or anything.
That I'm not feeling particularly murderous.
I mean, she's
this
trusting
is
that she's only just met you.
I will, if I can, sort of nudge Calderax on the way past, as in kind of pay attention. And then we'll begin talking to her.
Calderax, you are nudged in a manner which you interpret to mean you should pay attention to the following statement.
Cool. Blimey, she's been poisoned. This is the statement.
Oh my god.
I will, just approach her and say she does appear to be gravely ill, yes. I'm under the impression that perhaps the unconsciousness is something I could do something about.
Really?
It might take me some time. But it also seems strange to me that would be something to come from broken bones.
It is unusual, but she is of very advanced age.
Yes, I suppose. I'd quite like to roll insight just to see what responses I'm getting,
Okay.
and kind of hoping that Calderax might think to do the same, just in case.
I would do same, yes.
Both of you believe that Solaris is telling the truth as far as she believes it, is that she thinks she is unconscious because of the injuries. She has no reason to believe otherwise.
Okay. So I will just continue, and if it can be kept between you and I for the moment, I will see what I can create, see whether there's anything I can do to help wake her up as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Make sure you keep an eye on whoever's in here, just as a matter of course. I'm sure you will anyway.
We have a list of people who come in. It's rare for people to come in. Mostly those in training. You know,
Yes.
broken bones and bruises are a constant issue.
Yes,
I'm sure your blue friend will understand.
What?
Yes, I will step away for now, and I'll see what I've got in my supplies back in the room. Do you have anywhere that I can go to pick up any other supplies should I need them?
I mean, we don't really have that much in the way of herbs around here, but the sustaining cordial that Brother Zern makes, he makes down in the winery if he can get inside.
Yes, I will pick the lock open. I'll get us inside.
He's not going to pick the lock open.
I'm very good at picking locks.
You're probably going to be arrested if you pick the lock.
I've done it several times.
Yeah, but this
okay?
time people are watching you, and then you can go to jail, and then you'll never feel
Broke.
the initial pilgrimage.
No,
You're going to be a
I'm not
bad person.
I'm not going to go to jail because I'm doing the best thing.
No,
I am
you've
helping.
you've just admitted you've lockpicked, and you haven't been caught for it, and that revelation means you're now going to go to jail. Fuck
No.
your pilgrimage. You're screwed,
gonna
mate.
go to jail because
You're
you're
not
bad.
going to go to jail.
Because you're being mean.
That people don't go to jail for being mean, mate.
Well, they should because you are mean.
Oh God, stop being a baby.
Not a baby.
Okay.
I'll return as swiftly as I can.
That would be appreciated.
Yeah, staying in that sustained unconscious state can't be doing her any good at her age, so I'll see what I can do. And
Thank
with
you.
that, we'll gesture to the others to follow me out of the room.
I will follow you out of
Take
the
a
room.
and walk down.
Just
I
scruff
wave
of neck,
and
the
then
both of them.
Hi.
Where would you like to head to next?
So it was a interesting experiment in investigation there.
A quiet corridor probably is enough
Okay.
to just as we're walking.
You can easily find somewhere where very few, if any, people are around that you can quietly pass information amongst yourselves.
Cal,
Hmm.
she was telling the truth, right?
She seemed to be for me. Either that or she's an incredibly good liar.
I don't think the unconsciousness is right. I think there's some kind of foul play, poison, perhaps.
Can you fix her?
I should be able to, but I then worry for her safety.
If you can't, I can. I can get rid of poison almost immediately.
Between us, yeah. I worry
And
if
Try to make sure it's not some sort of disease that they've given her, but I find it more likely to be poison.
yeah.
Well, if we wake her up, we're very capable people. We can protect her.
If you wake her up, you're going to jail, mate.
I worry.
What is with you in the jail thing?
I think Malzamam's jealous because I can pick locks and they can't.
No, because first of all, I can pick locks, and I've been reprimanded many times for picking locks. I've done my time. But the thing is, mate, if you're going to wake her up, that's being mean, and you just said you should go to jail.
Why
for
is that being mean?
You waking her up whilst he's trying to have a nap, mate. Like, that's a bit mean.
Are you paying attention? She's not having a nap. She's unwell.
Yeah,
You're-
but what if
honestly.
he just wants to sleep to rest it off? Like, he
Malsaram
didn't even
is
think
having a
about-
moment, guys. I don't think we should listen to them. You're being a bit silly.
You're being a bitch.
I worry if it is a
If we wait-
poison, this level of poisoning takes precision, and I worry that it would be perhaps a chance that someone might choose to push her over the edge. So we will have to keep very close eye on her. They obviously know what they're doing and have a very particular reason for it. Maybe she saw something she wasn't supposed to in there.
Maybe she saw something she wasn't supposed to, or maybe they just want her out of the way so she can't poke around.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Either way, it's
With-
something we're gonna want to know because it could be related to the ritual thing that we're here to deal with.
Could be.
Yeah, I've been paying attention.
For what?
Well
Do
done.
we...
Looks very uncomfortable with him saying he looks physically uncomfortable saying well done to Hal.
Do we attempt to heal her first? Or do we go and investigate this potion brewing?
Well,
can
what
investigate the
if the potion they're brewing is the poison?
Yeah.
Because she was all like, "Oh, he needs the calming thing," and what if that's the poison thing?
It
It's most
very well
likely.
could be.
And how is on a roll today?
Yes, we've given it beans.
Might
Do we...
Yeah, but we can either investigate the winery and see if they're brewing poison in there. If so, we might be able to stop them brewing any more.
Wait, how will we know if it's poison? Are we gonna have to taste it?
I can detect poisons.
Okay, good. Because I did not want to taste it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Wow. Just drinks it down.
Can you
Nom,
just-
nom, nom, nom. Yeah, poison.
Yes, poison.
This is indeed poison. Tell
If you-
my wife I said hello.
If you need me, I'll be unconscious for several hours. Boom.
From
it's
what
like that.
you've seen, will that lady survive into tomorrow on current doses?
I mean, I don't know.
John?
From your medical exam, yes.
Okay. I think we've got time. Time enough to check out what this sustaining potion is.
Sustaining potion is.
I'm unsure, given the length of time she's been out for, that food is a necessity.
Yeah.
Given it's quite recent. Then we need to get back to her and get her sorted and get her protected. Hopefully once we know what's going on.
Yeah.
If we can find a few more people we know aren't necessarily trying to do her harm, we can at least get a contingent to try and protect her. So we've got the.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how useful the doctor is. Solaris was her name. I'm not sure how useful she'll be in protecting her, but if we can get a few more people on side, we might be able to get a few people to at least go around and protect her.
Some of the traders and things, at least if she were awake, might like to help keep her company.
The problem is, the more people we tell, the higher the chance we find somebody that doesn't want her to be awake. And they just act all like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll help protect her." And then when we're not looking, they stab her in the back.
Well, we have to be subtle about it, not just, "Hey, do you know they're trying to poison the Mother Superior lady? I don't know what her name is." Sylvain,
Mother
Sylvain?
Sylvain.
Mother Sylvain. And, don't just do that, but, try to wheedle out whether they're good or not. But, yeah, guile is needed.
Who's that?
Sonic.
It's a guy from Street Fighter.
So do we go in quietly to investigate? Do I
think
go with the medical knowledge? Does that draw too much attention?
I think we should stick to ourselves. We know we can trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm worried
I think if
the
we go
larger the
poking,
net, the larger the holes.
if we go poking around, like inquiring about the winery and the potion openly, then that shows people we're poking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
So, stealthily eavesdropping, anything like that would be helpful. Or just sneaking in as best we can.
How stealthy are people?
I'm not.
I got a positive to it. So.
I mean, I've got a positive to my dexterity, but I have to roll at disadvantage.
I am 0 on stealth.
Is it because you wear big, heavy, strong armor?
I wear medium. I think I wear in scale.
Just be like me.
Yeah,
just be topless. It's so much better.
I could just remove this itchy top.
Why did you say it like that?
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I could just do that, but no, I'm not going to because otherwise I'm squishy.
Can any of us actually pick locks out of character?
No, but Hal thinks he can.
I believe. Oh,
also, we don't need to pick the lock. We have the key.
You guys don't know I have the key.
I know that you have the key.
Oh, besides, yeah.
Yeah, no, my thought was, could we offer to pick the lock? If the key's gone missing, can we offer to help get them into it? Was my thought, if one of us can actually pick locks.
Again, how 100% believes that he can.
How is on board with picking the lock? And he believes he can.
Yeah.
Because he has accidentally picked locks twice by putting stuff in doors that are already open. Also, that was adorable, Amy.
Shut the fuck up. Also,
similarly,
what?
You don't, as you say, you can tell people you're going to pick the lock and then just use the key on it.
Yeah, it was more if we had a crowd.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Fair.
Which like, look at this lockpick that looks suspiciously key-shaped.
Okay,
Maybe
so
got a sleight of hand person that can.
Why don't we go down and do that then? Since you're so talented, Hal, with your lock picking, why don't you go show us? Go on.
Okay.
Noom. Also,
We'll
I
head
thought
down
I
that
could
way.
pick locks. Turns out I can't because I suck.
I've just seen in my inventory that I have a jade cobra, which I've had to put in brackets, not real. Because I clearly wanted it to be real and was informed I was.
Also, I'm dumb again. Turns out I can pick locks. I broke my thieves' tools a while back, so I don't have any.
I believe you
Again,
broke...
we don't need to pick the lock. We have the key.
Yeah, but is Mal going to tell you that? Mal wants you to pick the lock.
I believe you broke the key attempting to pick one of the locks that Hal then attempted to pick.
What? When did this happen?
I believe that's how the lockpick broke, was that you were attempting to pick a lock and then Hal said, let me have a go.
Oh, yeah. Whatever, we still
And
have
ever
the
since then, he believes that he can lick pocks or pick locks or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
depending on what my brain wants to say this time.
Go on, Hal, go lick your pox.
Okay, I would like to try and pick this lock, John.
Yeah, well,
I
we'll
have
head
nothing
down
with
there.
which to pick the lock, so I use like whatever I can find. Like I have like a dart, and just like I just jam stuff into the keyhole.
Roll,
Twig.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Are you
Amazing.
fucking serious?
I really hope John lets this happen. Because I just
How
Right, I quit. That's it.
You-
Game over.
you grab a dart and you just spin it around and you put it into the lock, and then you grab a stick and you put it in the lock, and you just sort of, your tongue sticks out the side of your mouth, and you fiddle around and there's a click, and then you fiddle around some more and there's another click, and then you fiddle around and just start to rotate the dart. You don't even know what the stick is doing.
I don't know what any of it's doing. Let's be clear here.
And the lock just tink, springs open.
Well,
I told you I could do it.
oh well. You know, well done, Hal. Fuck, that was actually really decent. So, ladies first. Why don't you go in?
I'm not a lady. Pyrelis is the lady.
All right. Well, small blue boy children first. Go inside. Why not?
I am not a child, okay? And your insinuations that I am are very mean. I'm on my pilgrimage. That means I'm an adult.
Ganassi, go in first.
That's racist.
Just go in fucking inside.
Also, Sean has turned into some sort of pixelated spirit.
He will be back soon. He is currently in the Phantom Zone.
Oh, okay.
My
Kneel
true form.
before Zod.
There he is.
Very bee.
OBS Ninja occasionally has problems with pixel smearing.
OBS Ninja has problems with crashing my computer as well.
Now,
so-
your computer has problems with OBS Ninja crashing it. That is not on OBS Ninja.
That's what
Okay.
they will say.
But yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I will go in then.
Okay. Hal heads inside. And
And
then
I'm doing.
as,
Amy, I want to point out, I'm doing this. I'm watching the stream though, so I know what your plan is.
as has been described, the door slams shut behind you, Hal, and you hear a click.
Guys.
I swallowed the key.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm chaotic evil!
You're just mean.
That's what chaotic evil is!
You're just a bully.
Yeah,
Okay.
I swallowed
I
the
will
key.
look over at Cal as if to say, really?
Just
He
walks
wants to be
away.
smug about. Hey, he wants to be smug about picking the fucking lock. He can fucking stay in there.
You could have just said you had the key.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of forgot until up about 5 seconds ago.
I'm still quite happy that I got a nat 20 on randomly picking the lock. I'm still very much on that high.
God, no. Here's the thing. If you hadn't have passed that, I would have just been like, oh, you could just use the key. But because you passed that, I'm kind of pissed off, which is why I let you.
You're like, this motherfucker's better at this than I am.
Right. Well, good luck, mate. I'll
Mal,
let you out when you're done.
can I have the key, please?
I mean, they did swallow it.
He swallowed it. Just
Anyone know heat metal?
I mean, if you want to try and choke it back up.
Well, there is this. I grab him by his face and try to stick my fingers down his throat.
Okay. Malzere, do you resist this?
Of course I resist it.
Malzere thinks it's. Malzere's like, ooh, again? Normally it's not fingers.
Okay, Calderex, roll me an
Right.
athletics check.
Great.
Go get a
I'm
drink
athletic.
while we try and make Malzere puke everywhere.
Oh, that's good.
18?
Malzere, roll me an athletics or an acrobatics.
Oh no.
Calderex grabs you and jams his fingers down your throat. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
God's sake. All
Alright.
the things that shouldn't be.
You have a stomach of iron.
Can I just stop moaning to make him uncomfortable?
Sure.
Oh, so you're going to start moaning to make me uncomfortable. This is you remember who you're interacting with now, right?
Well, just to show that it's not working.
Then I'm going to just do it again.
I mean, he's
I'll,
still grappled.
Yeah, for ease, I'll just...
So
Well then.
you spend about 6 seconds moaning in an attempt to make Calderax uncomfortable before the entire contents of your stomach...
I'm uncomfortable. Does that get us?
Before the entire contents of your stomach, including the key, return.
I let go of his face with a push to shove him aside. I grabbed the key and unlocked the door.
Okay.
I'm just like gagging.
And opened the door again to allow him.
The door...
Oh no! Why did Malzaray throw up? Are you okay, friend?
He was sick with worry about you. He was beside himself.
I don't know what happened. I'm normally much better at doors than that. I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. I'm
Yeah, you
sure.
fucking should be.
I'm sure it'll never happen again, will it, Mauser?
I'm sure you'll be more door friendly in future.
I just shake the key of all the.
What time of day is it, by the way, John?
It's now getting to late morning, like midday-ish.
I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill you again.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Really?
Oh, I'm
Are you
very
now?
much considering it.
Yeah, it's getting to about midday at this point.
I'm trying to figure out whether Kai would have let someone know that that was an option to pick locks, or whether we'd have just gone for it. Unsure. Nah, let's carry on in anyway.
The winery stands open in front of you.
Yeah, we'll head in, and can I do a perception to see whether everything looks like it's in the right kind of order?
Yeah, I'd like to look around as well.
For a start, do you shut the door behind yourselves?
It's probably a good idea too.
Yeah, I would have thought so. If no one's aware that we're in here and they don't think they've not got a key, then yeah.
Could I get investigation checks from everybody?
We could close the door, but can I stay near the door?
Yes.
I will investigate.
Why do I feel like we're going to get locked in the room and Mal's going to be the only one on the outside?
I've got the key.
I know there are some walls and some ceilings. Wait, no, just one ceiling.
Hal has just realised that it's snowing outside. Like, oh my god, it's snowing. Investigation, nah.
Pyrillus.
Yes.
It takes you...
Don't like random dice rolls. They're
2
scary.
hours.
2?
Yeah. That's the short time.
Wow.
It had taken me 24.
Come back 3 weeks later and Hal's still shuffling around.
Guys, I think there might be something in this room.
It takes you 2 hours to look around. There's a number of the winery itself, there are a number of casks and fermenting barrels and things. Everything you would expect to be in a winery is here, and you can see that from the looks of sort of a superficial, quick glance over everything, everything seems to just be doing what it should in a winery.
Right.
You can tell that this isn't the correct time of year for a great deal of work to be happening here. Because it is winter-ish time.
Yeah.
He's coming.
And so it's just kind of leave everything to be doing what it's doing. Somebody comes in and checks that it's going properly every day or so. Which from previous interactions you believe to be Brother Glavel.
Yeah.
However, over the course of the 2 hours, you discover a number of hidden stashes
Okay.
around the winery that wouldn't be noticed if you didn't take the time to properly look for them and know that there was something to look for.
Right.
You find a number of suspicious plants and vials of liquid that are out of place, and you know from your proficiency with herbs and things, these are not things to add to wine. They are not things that should be added to food. Several of them are outright deadly poisons. Several of the vials of liquid are also sort of distilled poison, like distilled from herbs to be poisonous.
Right, okay.
You also find a stash containing 250 gold pieces.
Nice.
Okay.
And a small figurine of an owl.
Can I have the figurine of the owl? I already have a figurine of a snake, and they could be friends.
What?
Do you think with what we found we should lay a trap? This isn't good stuff to have found down here. It looks like potential for making poisons and things.
I could go find the Brother Gravel and let him know that I can pick locks.
No.
And that I can open the door for him, and then he comes down here, and we open the door, and we get Brother Gravel.
So, what I just did to you?
Wait, what did you do to me?
I gallantly saved the day, but the effort was so stressful that...
He gallantly got so scared for your safety that he threw up everywhere like a baby.
Oh, we don't want to throw up everywhere. That would not help.
Shan, Pyrolis also realizes with the herbalist training that you have, several of the vials are of a poison known as blah, 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 blah.
It's an odd name for a poison. Be careful not to drink the blah 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 poison.
Several of the vials, one of which is, partially empty, is of a distilled poison known as torpor, which would match with the what you found at the Medica. This is a poison that produces that effect.
Symptoms. Okay. I believe this is what we're dealing with, this one here. A thought.
Like I say, I think we should go get Brother Gravel, tell him that, hey, Mr. Gravel, I can't open the door. And then we bring him down here, and you guys wait inside. I open the door for him, but I don't actually, because I'm just going to pretend. And then we grab him, and we're like, why are there poisons?
Potentially.
I imagine that entire thing as a kind of step-by-step guide written in crayon.
I can see it now, just kind of panning across.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Hal always has crayons for such an occasion.
Yeah.
Also, if it was in a film, it would be like when kids have their like plan to get all the bits together for like superhero outfits.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah.
kind of pans through and has flashes of pictures of it happening on the way through.
Exactly.
Selecting a bagel, and...
Okay.
I do think the only person who is in here, who should be in here, is whatever his name was.
Brother Gravel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close on that name, you know.
That perhaps we should set a trap, but I also query, Cal, you said you can stop things from being a poison?
I mean, I've got protection from poison that can nullify the effects of it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it works against like literally destroying the thing itself.
I think that you cast that on a person,
Yeah.
and when they
Yeah.
drink it, they just
What
don't
about-
get poisoned.
What about purify food and drink?
I don't know how much
Purify
you can purify, though.
The double finger click there was indeed, I believe that's what you need, but
Because I have that.
it would help if I typed purify and not pruify.
What if we wanted to purify food and drink?
It would just be
Well, that
very
depends
crude.
entirely upon what purifying is.
What do we want it to be?
I query whether to be on the safe side that we purify.
I don't know if you can purify the poison itself, but you can purify
It's-
food.
You can purify the food that's been poisoned, and it's 5-foot radius sphere centered on one point.
But you can just kind of take the poisons away from the poisoner.
We could just like shove them all in a bag and make them all.
Yeah, I think to be
Or we just smash them?
safe, we should do that.
I mean,
Smash them?
I think
Remove
if we
them.
take them all away and dispose of them in a place where they don't know where it is, in case they try to. Because if we like smashed it all on the floor, they could get like a little bit out and still use some. If we like
Yes.
found a big cliff and chucked it over the edge, then we might be able to.
where are you ever going to
get
find
rid
a
of it
big
that-
cliff at the top of this mountain?
No idea.
Exactly. Where
You're
can we
right.
find one? It's impossible.
What if we, having removed the poisons, a couple of people wait in the area to see who, after the key's been refound, see who appears out of that room looking panicked. They'll know the poison is gone.
I think we
Perhaps.
go talk to Brother Gravel. He will know everything.
Will he tell us?
We could make him tell.
You could. Counterax. You could cast the none of the poison stopping thing, and we could be like, "Oh, we'll make you drink poison if you don't tell us." But that he won't be in any danger. But he doesn't know that.
I mean, it's a plan. Looks back to the others.
I mean,
How is on it today? He's picking locks. He's got plans.
either way, I would.
I mean, We could also try. I mean, I don't know if you have it as well, but our zone, I do. I'm able to conduct. I am able to cast a zone of truth, but it doesn't compel him to answer. Is the problem?
Which is why the fake poison would work. Because he'll be like, oh no, they're going to poison me. And we're like, ah ha ha, but we're not. But we don't tell him that. Because if
That
we
time
tell
it
him
would
that.
be finger puppets.
God.
My worry in these plans, if we're found to have been in here, if we return a key that we've found,
Well, we just if we
would
we
we
can
be...
just chuck the key somewhere. We don't need to say
Yes,
hand it in.
but if we
ourselves.
lay an ambush in here, is there the possibility to have it turned around that in fact we were the ones who laid the poison?
That's the issue with that. I'm not saying that I'm not agreeing that we lay in wait here, but if we can try and identify this gravel and find a way of getting him on his own so we can question him.
He wants to get in this room. We bring him into this room.
But if he finds the key, he might come in with other people.
No, so we don't find the key. I say to him, hey, Mr. Gravel, I can open the door. Come, I'll go do it now for you. And we're here waiting for him.
But if you tell him you can...
If he brings other people, I'll, bang on the door before I open it so you guys know to not be seen and you can hide.
What if, however, they claim you could have been in here previously with your lockpicking skills?
Then I'll be
you could have been the one to place the poison in their eyes.
And I'll be like, how? I have a backpack that isn't very big. How would I put all these things here?
How about?
I think the first port of call is getting rid of these poisons completely so that they're not here.
Yeah.
While you're doing that...
But aren't we more likely to be seen getting rid of these poisons than getting Brother Gravel here?
Maybe we don't actually remove the poisons, we just hide them somewhere else in here.
And if we are walking around with poison, then your fear pile is that they're going to be like, oh, look, these guys brought the poison. If we're walking around with the poison, that kind of makes it look like we're the ones with the poison.
We're not going to walk around with it in the open. We're going to put it in our own bags and everything. And then...
Let's hide the poison in here. Gather it up, put it somewhere separate. I don't know whether as I was searching around, whether we would have found somewhere that might be a good other stash spot
I'd
in the
say
room,
with
John.
the roll that you made, yeah, you can find somewhere else to secrete the poisons.
Okay. We'll place them over here.
Internet going again.
No?
We can still hear you. Oh no, now he's frozen, I think.
Yes?
Yeah, there you go. Oh no.
So, the plan.
He back.
The plan.
Oh, he did.
He camera back. He
Camera back, he not voice.
There we go.
He voice.
Hello. Okay, the plan.
Hello.
Are you back, Sean?
Yes, I am. Yes, I think. Yes.
The plan. We hide the poisons in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Then nobody can see us having moved it.
Okay.
Right.
I will endeavour to find out who this person is, asking around, perhaps for some supplies, having heard, he was helping. I'm being inquisitive, more for learning practices than questioning. You guys place the key somewhere that it will be found, and then make yourself busy in the area. Keep an eye out and watch what he does.
Right.
If he comes out looking panicked...
If we hide, the worry I have is if we hide it in the room, he'll just turn over the room and find it.
I still think that my plan is the best plan. Because
Yeah,
you
you
say
would.
we want to get him alone. My plan gets him alone. You say we don't want to be seen with the poison. My plan means we don't get seen with the poison. And we get to talk. We can talk to him, and maybe what if he is also being coerced and bullied? He might not want to be the bad guy.
Hmm.
What are people's thoughts?
Hmm. Uh, we find him and torture the answer out of him?
No.
Well, no, not direct, punch in the face torture, as in, like, spell torture.
That's not better. I'm not hearing better.
Well, we have to get the answers out of him.
Yeah.
So it's a viable thing if he decides to not be talkative. So long as we can make sure he's not too loud if we're going to do it here.
I do have Gias.
We do have gas.
I've got one use of it, but I can word it to where he'd have to answer us.
And just tell the
And
truth.
if he doesn't answer,
Then, he gets a headache.
He gets pain.
I don't believe you.
He with gas. It's so long as he obeys the command, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
What if the key isn't found and we approach him elsewhere?
Well, can't we just say, like, oh, I found it, and then give it to him?
Then it's just suspicious, and they might better turn it on us. Is the problem?
Jeff
Oh.
says Talon has flashbacks of Gias.
Because there's no reason we have to speak to him and question him in there or in here.
I know, but that's the place where he's on his own, and we can secret him away. We don't know.
We can technically get him in this room alone.
Okay, we'll go that way then.
And if we have the key, we can lock the door so he can't get out without going through us.
Exactly. Oh, we are so good at this. This is such a good plan I've come up with.
So we send out how we lay in wait here. As soon as he's in, we try and get the door locked as quickly as possible and keep him in here and question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Malzaray is very good at getting the door locked quickly.
I don't know why you'd think that.
No, I have no idea. This how he's just thinks Mal's good with his hands. He's just trying to be
Let's.
a compliment.
Oh, thanks, mate, that's
hello.
But no,
Hands in
let's do that. Right, stop it.
Okay, I will go find Brother Gravel.
Glavel, mate.
No, I'm how.
This is Patrick.
Is it worth me going with Hal? Just as an extra.
It might be.
From a very, very, hopefully unbiased standpoint, yes.
Your opinion does not count for much at the moment, Malzaray.
Okay.
We're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure.
We're going to find Brother Gravel.
Yeah, good luck.
Do I have anything I can do quickly to give myself the slightest bit of help on dexterity?
Take off your clothes.
Quickly, I need help with dexterity. Strip.
Take them off.
Hey.
Right. Well, I can do that. How long does that last for? Lasts for an hour.
What, taking off your clothes?
No, the enhance ability.
Enhanceability.
Ah.
No.
Which
Yeah,
will at
should
least
take us-
Same difference.
which will at least give me like just a
Is that what he
standard
does before-
stealth roll.
Is that what he does before, like...
Is Is that no? I don't.
Michael made his own joke before he got to the end of the joke.
Just
He did.
he takes Malzare to bed and is like, I'm gonna use enhance ability. Don't worry, we have an hour.
I knew that's where you were going.
Didn't you guys miss
Yeah.
these sessions? Right.
I just remembered
Right,
the fiddler
let's
as well.
go.
No,
Pyrolus,
banish the fiddler from your mind. We can do this.
Do you think the fiddler uses enhance ability?
Fuck off.
Just gonna
Man.
grab Hal and drag him out of the
You need to drag Michael out of this.
I'm gonna kick Michael out of the
God.
Pyrolus, and How. Could I get perception checks, please?
Oh, fuck my life.
No.
Reasonable.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna say with that roll.
Never find.
He's
never
dead.
f-
He's vanished from the
Never
face
find
of the earth.
anybody.
We don't even find
Literally
each other.
no one. No matter where you go, there's nobody there.
No, you find. You wander around trying to find Brother Glavel or Gravel, depending on
Pretty sure it's gravel.
who's asking. You find a small shrine.
Okay.
This shrine isn't Brother Gravel at all.
Does it have an owl?
It is a rock on top of a 20-foot high rocky outcropping, with a few glyphs and remnants of burnt incense. There are the bones of small animals at the foot of the outcropping. How you recognize some of the glyphs as being associated with Akadi.
I'd like to examine this thing a bit more.
Okay. Roll me a religion check.
Oh no.
Oh God, no.
So several of the symbols on it relate to the worship of Akadi. But others don't, and they don't make any sense to what you've been taught.
In what sense?
They just don't match with Akadi's teaching in any way. They all appear to be associated with the wind or air, but you sort of see Akadi's glyphs mixed in with them. Like, this is not a specific shrine. This is a number of different influences blurred together. But you can't pick out what other influences there are here. It's just that you know the glyphs of Akadi very well.
Well, if it is wrong, then there is no point to read it anymore.
Yikes.
Is there any that Pi would recognise? I assume not.
Roll me a religion check. You know that they aren't. The main thing you take away from it is that none of the symbols relate to the worship of ill matter.
Okay.
You pick out a number of air gods and goddesses and sprites and, elemental things related to the wind and the air and generally the destructive powers of those. A couple of, minor symbols towards Talos and Auril and.
So it's all got the storm kind of feeling to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you also, Pyrolis, that none of the symbols relate to Ilmater, and this temple and all of the monks within it are supposed to worship him.
Yeah.
And that the worship of another deity or godlike being would be heavily frowned upon.
Foreboding.
Yeah, okay.
And so this is very out of place where it is.
Okay. I think we need to make a mental note of this, how it just doesn't sit right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't, it says things about Akadi, but it doesn't make sense.
It just doesn't feel right for here. Maybe that's got something to do with the cult, perhaps. They wouldn't exactly follow rules.
No, I guess not.
Somewhere to come back to when we've got the others, perhaps.
Yeah. Let's go find Brother Gavel. Gravel, Granville.
Granville?
Yes, let's continue on.
Arkwright would have done a good pox licking.
I could do a good box licking.
Shepherd with pots.
Right, let's continue looking for Brother Gravel.
Roll me a perception check, please.
And do better than last time, please.
I mean, I would have had to go some to get worse.
That's very true.
I would have
You
been.
did do a lot better.
I
You
would
rolled
have been
0.
very impressed with Sean somehow breaking computers and numbers.
Don't try me.
I had a player roll a negative initiative score.
Yes, but
Nice.
Sean had previously rolled the lowest on the dice. If she rolls lower than that, I think the world just turns inside out and we all become fish or something. However,
Yeah.
There was things to be.
over this period of time, I'm going to say this is a half hour for each of the rolls.
Okay.
You find Brother Glavel.
Who? Oh, sorry. You're not the person we're looking for. Bye.
And he is still looking for the key. It has been several hours, and he's sort of given up on running from person to person. He's not really putting up missing key posters, but he's sort of given up on looking, and he's just kind of dejected.
Brother Gravel! Brother Gravel!
Who?
You're the man looking for the key.
Yes.
Hi, it is good to see you. I had a thought. If you can't find a key, I am good at picking locks. I'm really good at it. It made my friend throw up because I'm so good at it, and they were jealous. So, yeah, I could try and open the door for you.
That is a lot to process.
Oh, hi, I'm Hal. This is my friend Pyrolis.
Hi.
Hi.
perhaps we could, yes, assist you getting into that room.
I mean, if you can, it would be. I mean, I need to get into that room.
Okay, well, let's go. And I grab his wrist and just start going.
Yeah,
He's an excitable one.
he's rather
It's
energetic.
fine, honestly.
Like the bongos of like Hanna-Barbera cartoons when they start running.
I just go where the wind guides me. Right, let us open this door.
You lead him back to the winery door.
You're gonna stick a dart in it again.
I've
Just
got to
for
make it
show.
look. I've got to make it look good.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'll be keeping him distracted whilst that's happening, so just in case.
I mean, I would say that's a very high roll, but roll again to see if you do better. Never
No.
mind. 17.
No.
The
Or
advantage
5.
the advantage of Pyrolis keeping him distracted doesn't allow you to critically succeed, but you do manage to pull off a decent enough attempt to fake pick the fake lock that's not locked door to make him believe that you have picked the locked door that isn't
Man,
locked.
this is getting complicated.
You open the door,
Ta-da!
and Brother Glavel heads inside and starts to question why there are two tieflings playing a card game in here.
And then we slam the door.
What are you doing in here?
Who has
Playing
the
Uno.
key? Is one of you locking the door, or are you just gonna sit there with your card? Like,
I think I was the one who had the key, so I hurry over to lock the door.
Who are you people? What are you doing in here?
oh, okay. We were already gone through this, but my name is Hal. This is Pyrolis.
Oh, for
That is
fuck's sake!
that's Kalzaram, and that's Kalzaram's boyfriend Malzarim.
But no, fuck! You're not a good person.
How dare you?
No, not you, you idiot!
We have some questions.
What do you know about the poison?
Great interrogators.
What?
We're great interrogators.
Oh yeah.
What poison?
Oh, you don't play dumb with me. That's my job. You know what I'm talking about.
Just with the what poison inside now.
Tell him, sir.
I'm going to attempt an insight as well. Why the hell not?
Hal will also attempt an insight because he is for some reason leading the line of questioning.
just the one line. What poison?
Malzare,
Yes.
you are the only person who rolled high enough.
No!
Okay, sorry. He doesn't know about the poison.
So,
Malzare,
yeah? Oh, fuck.
you see a moment of he's lying.
I go closer to him. Right.
He
I don't
said,
think you
what poison?
Shut. No
Puts hand
talk.
on Hal's shoulder. Just
I don't think you understand, mate. Tell us, or I'm gonna fucking make you tell us.
How are you going to make me tell you?
With a thing, but if someone can give me some kind of help first before I do it so I don't fuck this up.
I mean, I'm a cleric of Kalimvor. I can kill you and bring you back as many times as I want.
Okay, but we don't want to hurt him.
That's not what I meant. Oh, never mind.
Back
much.
alive.
Fine.
We don't-
Just how.
If we are bad, we are as bad as he is.
Right. No talking. Zip.
Whispers to Hal. It's a threat, not something we're going to actually do, but shh.
Okay,
All right.
wink. He says out loud.
He says, "Doesn't actually do it."
I would sure like this guy's character sheet to be a thing.
I'm gonna fucking Mickey Tails. How are you gonna do that? Awkward silence.
You're going to.
These are like
Okay.
the scenes I crave in D&D, and when we actually get to them, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get that.
He rolled a 19.
Fucking joking. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
We should have gone with Michael's plan.
Alright, so I'll kind of try and cast the spell, realize it hasn't worked, and just be like, okay, plan B, that.
That one takes.
Oh, what did that one work? Okay,
What is your command to him? You are limited to 2 sentences.
yeah. We just want to know about the poisons, right?
We want to know, yeah,
Pretty much
whether the
answer
poisons are
all-
his.
Answer all our questions truthfully.
Okay, and this lasts 8 hours. Right. So, bit of a hitch, but let's go. Answer all our questions truthfully, and tell us what's the deal with these poisons, mate.
They are poisonous.
Fuck. Well, great to know, mate. That's like really helpful. I appreciate it. Right. So why do you have them?
To poison people.
They are poisons. True poison.
No, mate. I think we're getting off on the wrong wavelength there. I understand.
Wait,
Completely get.
let me try talking to him.
Can you let me finish my sentence? Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking deck you in the face.
I'd like to see you try
At the
and punch
moment,
me,
Mother
but okay.
Sylvain. He answers
Who?
Pyrolus's question.
Oh.
A woman in the bed.
Look, there's so many names here, and you keep mispronouncing all of them. You cannot blame me for getting them
I'm
mixed
getting
up.
them all correct. How dare you?
All right. Why?
She was in the way.
In the way of what?
The cult.
Oh my god. It's always fucking cults, isn't it?
Yes.
No, it's not always cults.
I mean, that's 100% why we came
Who
here.
is
Why we're
part of
surprised.
this cult?
I am and my lover is. That is all I know.
Your lover's name?
Sister Olara.
She's your sister? Ew!
She is not my biological sister.
She's your adopted sister? Ew!
No. How? They're not related. Sister's her title.
Okay, that makes more sense now. I'm sorry for overreacting.
But they do.
You not know
But they
that?
do sometimes kiss, Hal. They kiss.
You kiss your sister?
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
kiss Sister Olara, yes.
Why? Is she pretty?
Yes.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Oh.
What is the cult aiming to do? What's your purpose?
We are attempting to open a rift to the elemental
What are you
plane
go-
of air.
Why?
We will summon great power.
We were bored.
Is that your shrine we found on the hillside?
Some of the cult, I believe, worship there.
Are there other places?
What was it saying about Akadi?
She is a useful cover.
What do you mean?
Worship of Akkadi is lesser than it once was, but still more
Silly.
accepted than worshipping the elemental princes.
Matt's like looking between like him and Hal, just like, well, why the fuck is this being brought up?
We can, in public, worship Akkadi.
But you don't actually worship Akadi.
There are some of her teachings that some of our cult can ascribe to, but no.
Who do you worship?
A name that I cannot remember right now. Bear with me one moment while I look it up.
It's
It
fine.
won't take
I
me.
get that. I get that sometimes as well, buddy.
It won't take
Like,
me long.
I don't think his name is actually Kaldazam. But it's been too long. It's kind of awkward to ask. It's like, when you work with someone and you were introduced to them and you don't remember their name and you just called them dude and it's been 3 years and you just can't. It's too late to do it again.
Still just dude.
There was a coworker I worked with.
I think the one you're looking for is Yancy Bin.
Yancy Bin.
All right, I'll tell the story another time. It's fine.
So, hang on. So you're
Do I rec-
worshipping.
Sorry.
Yes, you would worship the
Recognize.
That's word.
Okay.
How? In what way would I recognize it? What does it mean to me?
Antithesis of Akadi, basically.
Cool. I'd like to punch the guy.
Cool. Roll it. You punch the guy.
Wow, very few people have got that response from him. Nicely done.
Yeah.
I take just like a big. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh no, mate, fucking go for it.
Blood just kind of pours down from his nose. Ow.
So, you're responsible for this weather then, I assume.
That is the doing of the cult, yes.
How do we stop it?
You would need to stop the ritual.
Where's the
this
ritual taking place? Ooh-ha!
Jinx! The next time Calderax talks, by the way, he's jinxed. I'm going to punch him in the arm.
Punches me in the arm. I use inflict wounds to the highest level possible.
I punch him in the arm. I use flurry of blows. I use stunning strike. Just use every ability. I spend all my key points dead, giving the deadest arm ever.
I'm not certain.
How would
I'm
we
not
find
part of
out?
the ritual.
Well, who is?
I do not know. I only know that myself and Alara are part of the cult. I
Did-
get my orders via a set of pre-arranged symbols that use chalk markings and pieces of coloured cloth.
Did Mother have? Did the unconscious lady find out where the ritual was taking place? Is that why she had to be taken out of the consciousness?
I assume that she either found out something that she was not meant to or was in the way, yes. I have been told to keep her unconscious.
What do you plan to do once you get contact with... What was the name again, sorry?
Yancy Bin.
Yancy Bin. What do you plan to do when you get in contact with Yancy Bin? I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably not, but this is house. So. Oh no, yeah, Yancy Bin.
Yeah.
We will summon him to this plane, and we will claim dominion over it.
I punch him again.
Roll it.
How's he looking at this point?
He is not looking good right now. He is not built for combat.
And I'm a monk, so when I punch, I punch.
Yeah.
Tooth just...
Whoops.
I will stop you.
You can try.
I'd like to just like knock him unconscious. I don't want to kill him, obviously.
Okay.
I just want to douche him around the head.
I mean, I'm going to assume with your unarmed strike abilities, you story mode do that.
Yeah, like How is not a killer. How does not like to kill. So
Can I stop him?
Roll
What, from knocking him unconscious?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
What did you have to do?
Jeff messaged me on Discord the name that I was looking for.
Oh,
Yancy Bins.
Yancy Bins.
Already there. I know the name of the Earth one off by heart, but I couldn't remember the
Ogrimmar.
Toff Beifong or
Ogrimmar. And iMix. Remember iMix.
Mix. Ol Hydra and the fourth one.
And the fourth one.
The air one is boring. Sorry,
It is.
Cult of Howling Hatred. You're dull.
Your deity's boring.
You're boring. Anyway, is Malzere going to stop me? How do I?
Roll me. Roll me.
How'd you roll that?
An athletics check. Mal. And then roll me either acrobatics or athletics. How?
Oh god damn!
You cock back your arm and suddenly it is being grabbed by a pair of hands.
yeah. I'll twist the arm behind his back.
I was just going to knock him out.
Mate, this isn't fucking worth it.
They're bad people.
They're
He's
not.
wrong.
You're not.
See?
No,
But he admits it.
Fuck off. You're not bad. You're brainwashed.
No, I enjoy inflicting pain.
No, oh for fuck. No, here's the thing. So do I, mate. But I have also been promised great and wonderful things by a god who's eventually going to screw us over. All right? This is wrong. You have a chance here to fucking fix yourself.
That isn't a question.
Are there any other people tied to the cult here other than you and Sister What's Her Face? Insert actual name here.
If there are, and I assume there are, I do not know their names.
Do you believe she would know their names?
I do not think so. We are kept separate so that we can perform like this and not give away their secrets.
If
Smart.
we were to wake up, again, insert name.
So,
Mother Sylvain, I believe.
It's been a very name-centric day.
Yeah.
I'm doing
What-
quite well remembering them. But
What-
how does not?
What would the outcome be? Would she be in danger?
my orders are to keep her out of the way of the cult, so I assume that if she were to wake up, the cult would want her out of the way. So yes, she would be in danger. This is very annoying.
If we let you go, are you just going to tell them everything about us and warn them?
And I would have to leave a message about this, yes.
How do these messages work?
John,
I want to know more.
Michael,
am I able to throw a dart with my other hand?
you are presently grappled, which reduces your movement speed, but yes, you are able to throw a dart unless Malzere tries to stop you.
Well, what's my passive? He could probably do without Malzari noticing.
How? Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
21.
You throw a dart. I assume at him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeet.
Just pilot.
Ultimate trial.
Okay. Are you attempting to... What is your intention with the dart?
I am unsure. I need him to stop talking so he can't tell people things. And
Maybe
how
just like
is an unhappy boy right now?
hit it in like a chakra point, like a weak point.
I will aim for a weaker point, but we will see what John decides.
The scientist in me screamed at the idea of chakra points.
Look, I don't know.
I mean, in D&D, there's magic and the flow of ki, so, you know,
Yeah, I know.
we've got chakra points available.
Yeah.
You fling a dart, and you just see his eyes go wide, and he clutches to a point just below his neck where it's sunk in, and he's alive, but he slumps down, for the moment unconscious.
Cool. Well,
You have
I let
some
him go.
time before he wakes up.
well, if we don't want him speaking, guess we just keep him here.
I mean, we have the key. We can just lock him in.
Yeah.
We bind him, we gag him, we make sure he doesn't bleed.
What he said. Yeah. I'll do it.
I think it's our only option at this point.
Yeah.
I was hoping to find out a little bit more about their messages, that maybe we could intercept them, but
I'm sorry.
We know they're on coloured cloth and they're written in chalk. We just keep our eyes peeled for that for now.
Yeah.
And we do know another person who can at least interpret those messages in case they're in some sort of code.
yeah,
Seems like it.
we don't have long. I do think we need to go and cure that poison. We need
Yes.
to know more. I'm sure she knows more.
I think we need to cure the poison right now. She might have seen something that we need to see.
Let's go.
Let's go tie up a guy and lock him in a basement.
Ta-da!
It's worrying that the Golden Tooth apparently has a song for that.
Yeah.
That's only one of them as well.
Yeah.
The only song we have.
And you've only heard the chorus. What you don't know is that actually it's got 6 verses.
I was going to go with 5, but geez, this is an in-depth song.
Yeah. Six verses, and there's also a reprise as well, which comes later on. But it's all good.
Okay. Pyrolus, while
Yeah.
they tie up Brother Glavel, you head back to the guest house, and you start going through your herbalism kit.
Yeah.
And sort of the few herbs that you have managed to bring this
Well,
far
with
that have survived the
Calderak's
cold.
going to do the...
Or are you
Calderax
just going to
has
go with
the
that?
cure, don't you?
Yeah, I can protect from poison, which immediately neutralizes any poisons.
Okay.
That might be a better idea. Yeah. I will
It's
probably
better.
still head back and pick up some stuff, but...
You gather up your herbalism kit and prepare yourself for brewing cures and remedies. And then I assume you all head back to the Medica together?
Yep.
Yeah.
I make sure the guy who we tied up's trousers is down,
Okay.
just so if anyone finds him, he's in an embarrassing situation.
Sure.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you-
fair.
Do you
Good
leave
job.
him the trousers, or...
They're around his ankles. Around
Okay.
his...
I thought you were going to just put one leg of it over his head.
Nah.
Right.
This task completed, you head to the Medica.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvain still lays poisoned.
So poisoned.
Nobody else but Solaris is in at the moment.
Do we reveal shit now, or wait till we get the mother Sylvain up and then reveal it to the nurse lady?
Wait and see her response.
Mm.
It gives us
Yeah.
another chance to see whether she's pleased at the return or not.
Could
Okay.
be. We shall see.
I
So,
hope she's
so-
pleased with our work, but you know.
If she's not, I will knock her out.
just Hal just surreptitiously sidles over, just like, and you just hear a damn it.
These are bad people.
Just-
Just knock
Right,
out the entire place while we're here, and then
so-
we'll ask questions later.
Yeah,
we
I have 9
in-
more darts. No, I would have picked up
sashay
the dart. I still have 10 darts. We're good.
Time for us to sashay into the Medica like we own the place.
Whoosh.
you just sort of... The double doors at the front just burst open as the four of you strut in.
How Cal's
found
got
it.
like a lab coat somewhere.
Yeah, I
Pillows
found a
up.
lab coat. I found a
I gave-
doctor's uniform.
A bard in my campaign has a cloak of billowing, and it's honestly the best thing he's ever been given.
I have wanted a class that makes sense for a cloak of billowing for so long.
Bards, this guy, he's like,
But-
as I ask the question, my cloak billows proudly behind me, and I'm like, yes, I
mean,
am
I
here
did have-
for it.
I did have Fenthwick who would do the doves every time he entered a room.
See, Fenthwick would enjoy that because he could do the cloak, and the doves fly out from the cloak.
Exactly. He would have just
Right.
done that every time.
Didn't Fenthwick... I know somebody in the campaign at one point got the Cloak of the Stranger
Yes, he did.
that allowed you to just put the hood up and you were the strange guy sat in the corner with...
Amazing.
Whose face was obscured.
He's
by
known
the
as
hood.
Strider.
Known as Strider.
I saw some homebrew for the cloak of greater billowing. It's like the cloak of billowing. You get like a bonus to your performance, and as part of the free action, as it billows, it goes ooh ah, as if it's as a crowd. It makes it sound like a crowd of people going ooh ah. And I'm now trying to find a time to give this to my bard friend.
Calderex has somehow found the lab coat of billowing.
Excellent.
For just
One.
this one scene, it's weird.
It's weird. It just doesn't work.
And there's
the
a
rest of the time.
stethoscope from somewhere.
Stethoscopes, don't even stethoscopes. I'm done. Talking bad. Move on.
We just can't stethoscope.
We can't.
Just
Yeah. Words.
So,
I,
Tanny is missing
I have
Fenthwick.
I miss
Aw.
Fenthwick too.
And can we get a...
I shall just do protection from poison, which I believe should just bring up the whole gump about it.
You
If it's
neutralize
poison,
the poison.
it's not poison.
Her eyes flutter and open and focus. And
I
she
think
looks
Pi
around
will have made up
confused.
some kind of drink just as a sort of. So it looks like she's also given her something so that she'd be the one that might take blame cult wise if this woman is watching.
And
I am watching
she-
this woman intently, ready to deck her for the record.
She looks around confused and goes to open her mouth.
And she whispers, Hail Yancy Bin.
And nothing comes out. And
Oh,
she points.
Points to her mouth.
Her throat. And she just looks confused. And her eyes don't quite focus.
is this woman doing anything?
She is looking very concerned about the Mother Sylvain.
Can I insight check to see if she's actually concerned?
Yes, roll me an insight check. She is very concerned.
She could just be concerned that she's waking up, not concerned that...
She is very concerned for the well-being of the Mother Sylvain.
Still don't like the way you're phrasing it.
You're just looking for an excuse to deck this woman.
How is currently very angry. I don't get to be angry in this game often. Let me deck people.
Can I
I'll deck you if you're not careful.
and check this lady out, see
Oh.
what's wrong?
Okay.
Yeah.
You've gone from angry to straight back in the gutter there, Michael.
Okay. How is angry? Michael is always Michael.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. What can I roll to see what might be wrong with her? Do medicine?
Medicine is a good shout.
I would also like to
The
medicine
other one, I guess, would be Arcana, maybe?
Maybe Arcana.
But I can't do that.
Then, no.
Medicine's not good on me.
Reasonable. Not great, but reasonable.
I could deck her. Would that help? I'm in a punchy mood. Leave me alone.
Just punch out sideways and hit her regardless.
Neither of you think there's anything medically wrong with her. Calderax, this looks familiar to you.
Familiar?
This is an effect that you have seen on someone else previously. On Malzare.
The fuck?
This
You guys are kinky.
feeble mind.
Oh.
I will guide her to sit down.
I'm going to attempt a greater restoration.
Okay.
The only 5th level spell I've got. But I'm going to
If
attempt.
it doesn't work, I'll deck her. It's fine. Get better, douche!
So I'm not sure it'll work, but I think that's probably my best bet. I don't really have anything. I mean, I got Dispel Evil and Good, but first of all, actually, I think it's mostly creatures, isn't it? For detect, what's the? There's like detect. There's some way of like detecting, like, actual evil rather than.
You mean the spell detect good and evil, or
No, detect good and evil like detects like a specific kind of creature rather than. But I could have sworn.
I believe what you might be looking for would be the not divine smite, divine senses.
divine smite. Ah! She was evil.
I just get in there before you can even try.
All I wanted to do was deck her.
The cowl is dealing with Mother Sylvain.
Sylvain's the one who can't speak, and there's something wrong.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to attempt a greater restoration because I think that might work.
Okay.
But it might not. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just going to boop the restoration.
The snoot.
She, Her eyes instantly focus in on you.
You out here!
You!
Thank you. That was...
A Deca, no.
That was
She's giving back.
very unpleasant. Have you ever had that feeling where you're in a dream and you're watching as you do stuff?
Yeah.
As somebody does... You're watching from a distance as you are performing actions. It was like that feeling.
Well,
Who are you? I don't recognize you.
Oh, I am How.
I am
This-
Calderax.
That he is dating that one, Malzamamp,
We're not dating.
and this. I just didn't. They're in love, and this is my best friend, Pyralisprim.
You've been out some time.
Your
How
temple.
are you feeling?
Woozy.
Your temple has been infiltrated, I'm afraid.
Yes.
They worship Yancy Bin.
I didn't know that bit. I did realize that the temple had been infiltrated when I was pushed down the stairs.
As in
They are
you
trying
learnt
to
that.
open a portal to the plane of air so that they can contact Yancy Bin.
That is concerning.
We have one of the cultists tied up.
Is he safe?
Yeah, he's in a room that we have a key for. And I think it's the only key because he thought he'd lost the key and was super panicked because it's where he was keeping all his poison. But if somebody else could get in there, he would have just spoken to them and been like, hey, can I have the key to the poison room?
Excellent. I will speak with... I will rest for a little while longer. And then speak with Lady Tace.
Do we recognize that name?
Is that a name I should remember?
Lady
that-
Tace Blueshield. You recognize this as the commander of the guard, effectively.
Okay.
How do you know that you can trust her?
If she has been corrupted, things here are a lot worse than anticipated. She has been here a long time.
We have no idea how far this goes. We've only found two and their method of communication. We're not sure how many others there could be.
I may have got angry and punched him. I apologize.
This is acceptable.
He was evil, though.
He is evil.
We
Fine.
fear
But whatever.
that with you being awake, you're in potentially grave danger.
This is all the more reason for me to go and stay with Lady Tace. She will...
Possible? Is it possible for them to keep you here, as in like a protection detail, while you're, in air quotes, unconscious?
That is not an unreasonable suggestion.
We could go get Lady Tace and bring her here for you as opposed to anything else, and we just keep a bit stum about you being awake.
We can close the Medica for the moment. Keep it private. Solaris, summon for Lady Tace and some of the warrior monks.
So what was the name of the other person in the cult that we know of?
Sister Olara.
Oh, Lara. Okay.
God, I can't believe he was making out with his sister.
I think...
Yeah. whatever we can do to keep you safe. The less they know, the better.
I think I might have another name for you then, if you have only a few.
Pyralus Brim. Da da da!
Briar Gardenia.
Shakara.
Greg.
I'm not even the slightest bit
Catering.
surprised.
When I was attacked, I was struck from behind and pushed down the stairs. The last thing I remember was Mother Sanilla reading from a scroll.
Mother who?
Sanilla.
Sanilla.
Okay.
Before I was struck and knocked unconscious.
There's a catchy tune, Mother.
Mother Sanilla is the person who was put in charge of repairing the tower following the damage that was the damage that led to the accident.
The problem.
I don't think it was an accident.
Hmm.
Really?
Leave Hao alone. He's not smart. Which is ironic because his intelligence is 1, but still. Need to rearrange that, take that away, and put it into dexterity or something. They're going to need to take 2 away from his intelligence and put it in his dexterity. John, can I do that?
No.
Alright, fair enough.
Woo!
Is there anything else we can do for you while we're here?
Wait. I just had a thought. If you send that person to go get the warriors and stuff, isn't it going to look like suspicious? Because why would she have gone and gotten them unless you told her to do it?
What?
There's no reason why we can't go and get her.
Yeah, it's one of us.
I think it would look less suspicious if one of us did it, because, she, and I point to the nurse, could ask us to do it, but we can't ask her to do it. The only person that can ask her to do it is you, and you're unconscious.
You have spent some time in a monastery, haven't you?
Yes, I am. I'm on my pilgrimage.
He's a monkey.
I am a follower of Akadi.
Ah. Somewhat forgotten, but
She guided me here.
if she is doing good work, then. Pyralus, is it?
Yes.
She's my best friend.
You should go and find Lady Tace.
I'll return as quickly as I can.
We
I
shall...
assume that we would have enough of an idea about where she'd be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall make sure. No. Into the apothecarium, Lilium, Medicatum.
You find Lady Tace Blueshield. She is a middle-aged female shield dwarf paladin of Ilmater. She reminds you very much of a drill sergeant.
Oh, okay.
And barks some orders to several of the monks and paladins at her command as you relay the story that assistance and backup is needed.
As opposed to saying particularly that she's awake, because I don't know whether people are potentially going to overhear or anything, I'll just say that she's needed in the medical area. Just to kind of try and keep it vague, but enough for her to come with me.
Smart.
She brings.
I gotta say, How is very smart today, and I don't know what's happened to him. Clearly, that
Weetabix for breakfast.
that +1 in intelligence is finally bearing fruit.
She brings 3 monks and 2 other paladins with her, and reports to the medical.
Can I insight when I sort of ask her to join as to what sort of response she has?
Yep. You can tell that she is, while she has grim and disciplined reactions, she is very much for the protection of this place.
Okay.
She's a no nonsense sort of person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, dokes, that's cool. Yeah, so we'll head back, and Pi will be keeping an eye out on other people that we pass, just out of kind of habit of just seeing whether anyone else is looking on in a particularly interested way,
Okay.
more than, a group might just be passing through to head to, I don't know, prayer or whatever reason.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception check.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'll take it.
You don't notice anybody paying any more attention to this group moving through than any other.
Okay.
You do see a couple of the younger monks and trainees that are impressed by the warriors, and you get the feeling that this is sort of they're trying to more pay attention to the interesting warrior monks as we want to be that at some point.
Yeah, more out of interest and admiration rather than
Why
they
are they
look
going
shifty.
there?
What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. That's cool.
But Lady Taste gets to the Medica with her platoon. She is happy to see Sylvain is now awake and recovering.
As they arrive, I would sort of bow, sort of reverentially.
Okay. She is concerned. You can see from reactions that she is very concerned about the story that is told to her about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
She agrees with the assessment that for now, at very least, if this can be dealt with quickly, then it is best to keep it quiet that Sylvain is awake.
Okay.
But as the leader of the guards, she can't openly state that vigilantes, non-sanctioned people from outside of the monastery can just go and do whatever they want.
That's understandable.
Well, what if you were to sanction us? I am not of this monastery, but I am of a monastery. As such, it could be that you request my assistance. Such things aren't impossible. And it would allow us the freedom of looking into this and allowing you the ability to stay here and protect Mother Sylvain.
It is not impossible, but I think also openly deputizing or sanctioning this activity might flag it to the wrong people.
It would be suspicious suddenly deputizing someone for apparently no reason.
Whereas if I am looking the other way, then
We can continue with what we're doing.
They don't necessarily see you coming. The action can be sanctioned afterwards. And you can continue in stealth.
Probably for the best.
Stealth.
Some form of stealth.
I'm very good at all forms of... I can pick locks.
As he says that, just Calric is saying.
I would like to take this person off to one side and just to question who else arrived at similar times, and any other information of people who maybe have been a bit out of step with anyone else, but I don't want it around Mother Sylvain so that she's kind of still resting and healing.
You do that, Mal will leave.
Is that sneaky Jim? Sneaky Jim.
He would even be sneaky, he'll just leave. Oh no, gay panic.
Caldrax will follow. He's worried.
Fine, go after him. Look after your boyf.
Boy.
Your boyfriend. So yeah, I just follow after.
They're gonna kiss. I say that to the random, like, warrior monk next to me.
He just, I just imagine this really massively hench guy. Just, what are they? Yeah, totally. What? Oh my god, you're not serious, right?
It's like, they're gonna kiss.
Oh, I hate you.
I just follow behind.
Yeah, I'll go outside. Is it still cold and depressing outside?
Yes.
Perfect, I'll go outside.
Perfect. This matches the mood I wish to convey. This will make the angst even easier.
Yes.
Angst.
Stop it.
Angst.
But yeah, outside.
Things outside.
You head outside and it's
It's so cold. You're gonna have to bundle together for warmth.
I'm gonna kill you.
Sorry, I'll shush.
the sun is starting to get low in the sky now. It's about 3 in the afternoon, but you know it's that time of year here. The wind is a bitter cold, and the snow where you are at the moment is quite delicate.
All right. I'm gonna assume that Mal notices Cal at some point.
I'm not being stealthy about it, so
Yes,
Alright,
very
so-
much so.
and we've already gone over. I don't really do stealth.
Right. So after a point, he sort of like turns back to look at you and just goes, "Oh, what?"
And something seems off.
Cal, it's nothing. I don't. No, it's nothing.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Don't do the fucking teasing voice.
I'm not doing the teasing voice.
You're doing the fucking teasing voice. Matt, Cal.
Which
Wait,
one are you
hi,
again?
Mal.
No, this is. Mate, I don't want to do this anymore.
Do what?
This whole thing. I thought it was gonna be okay. And that whole thing with that guy, no, I'm done. I don't want to do this. I want to go back.
Well, we're kind of trapped up here at the moment.
Oh, fuck's sake. Well, fine. You do it on your own then. I don't want to do this.
What is the matter?
This isn't right for me. These are people who've clearly been brainwashed. That's how all cults work, right?
For the most part, there are some who honestly believe in what they're doing. There's always the higher-ups that are fully believing that what they're doing is right.
Then what fucking right do I have to do anything about this?
Well, you... What they're doing at the moment is wrong. I don't believe that anyone here is going to try and kill them unless there is honestly no other way. They might be able to be healed or taught that their ways are wrong. Some won't be able to be, but they can be incarcerated, maybe. But you stopped Hal from hurting him.
I don't... Mate, the Demogorgon was bad enough. I don't want to do this again.
The Demogorgon... You pushed back against the Demogorgon.
I pushed back when I realized that my family and your family were in actual danger.
Yes. But you did it.
Yeah, I did it, but it's just...
And this Yancy bin is nothing compared to that.
Mate, I can't fucking do this.
I'll help you.
No, I don't want your help! Look how I screwed up last time! I almost fucking lost you!
But you didn't.
But I almost did. If it was just me by myself, that was it. It was fucking Morgs who saved us, alright? I was a fucking idiot. You know, we both were idiots, but at least Morgs was able to see through it in the end. I would have just hung on to it. If you two hadn't fucking stopped me. And I just looking at all these people again, it's the same fucking thing again. This shit.
Malzere
What? puts hands on shoulders.
holds, puts hands on shoulders. And he says, "What? What? 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 Holds, puts hands on shoulders. I know you're stronger than this.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about you. I'm clearly worried about Hal. Like, that's not him. Look, that whole big torture thing that we were gonna do, I was gonna fucking, own that. I was gonna be cool with that. Didn't expect him to fucking do it, and that scared me.
He did that of his own accord. Not because of your influence, not because you mentioned it, because they are perverting the teachings that he holds dear. The same way as I would be angry if people. Hell, the way I'm angry when people try to claim that Kalemvor is okay with undeath. I don't believe that. Rubbish. That is beyond the pale. I can't stand that. And it's the same with how How is reacting at the moment. He doesn't like what they're doing. He is angry about that. And he's trying to keep control. But it's a very difficult situation for him. The little blue weirdo.
I knew you loved me.
But I know you can do it. I know you can help us, and I know you're capable.
Well, maybe in this instance, yeah, but what's to say my ties won't bite us in the ass later?
Then we deal with it then.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck's wrong.
You've had a tough couple of months.
I know, I guess I've just been feeling really tired recently, and I don't know if I'm sick or not. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm just. Ever since the cult stuff, I've just been more. That's why I haven't been wanting to do any of this shit. I just want to be back at the castle with you. I mean, with everyone. I just want to be back home.
As soon as we're done here, we will make a beeline for that keep. And we will rest and recuperate. But this is important, and we need to get it done. Otherwise, a lot more people are in danger. And we don't want that, do we?
I guess not.
And you can lean on me as hard as you need.
He kind of just like looks up to the sky a bit. You a snow person much?
I enjoy it. It can be a bit annoying sometimes if it gets too harsh, but it's nice enough.
Did you and Morks ever play in the snow, or did you never get to that season?
I think we caught like a flurry. There wasn't much, sadly. We did get to build a small snowman.
Do you
Right.
wanna build a snowman?
That sounds nice. Then there's like a few seconds where he's just looking up at the sky still, and then Cal would just feel a little weight on his shoulder where Mal's just kind of subconsciously leaning on him.
Puts arm around him and says, "Don't think I didn't notice that little stumble you made about the keep, by the way."
Shrugs. Anyway,
can
it's
see.
yeah, it's fucking cold. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's get inside. Yeah. Yeah. Just like try to look as butch as possible. Yeah, let's just go back inside. Yeah.
You head back into the Medica, and Michael, do you want to describe it?
A blue blood tackles you.
What?
You seemed sad when you left. And I
Oh,
just
me?
yeah, and I just hug you.
Oh, awkwardly pats back. I'm fine.
Just leans into Malzere. Told you, blue weirdo.
You may be fine, but it's okay if you're not. Because we're friends. And I'll look after you.
Turns a tiny deeper shade of purple. Why don't we talk about it later then?
I kiss him on the forehead and then just skip back to where I was.
Oh fuck. Kind of when he turns back, just awkwardly rubs forehead.
Just gets sleeve and just wipes it dry.
Rude.
Just turns to the Solaris woman and says, "Do you have any like antibacterial?"
You got any anti-bac?
Yeah, yes.
Scouring
Some came in this
back,
morning with the stethoscopes.
Yeah. What's a stethoscope?
I don't even know. She's got a big box that said "for plot."
Along with these white coats. Does anyone know what these are for?
They keep billowing on their own.
Christ.
I think at that point I'll call a close to the session.
Nice.
Mostly because I need to read up a lot more into the what Lady Tace is going to tell Pyrolis, because they don't conveniently put that all in one place.
Yay!
PDFs.
Asking the awkward question.
But in the meantime, you guys can all get 800 XP
Thank you.
because you found the poisons and you woke up Lady Sylvain.
Okay.
That is a good, easy number. I'm liking it.
That was a really easy number. I just changed one digit in my thing. I had 0, and now it's an 8. Even my terribleness at maths can't screw that up.
So, what the current plan for Golden Tooth is we're going to do it once every 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that gives us one session a month on average, and then we have Feral Knights doing a similar rotation, and then we have 1 week where we can do a different thing.
That's fair.
A different thing.
The only downside to it this month is that puts our next section supposedly on the 23rd.
Christmas!
So
Trim moms. Merry Chrysler.
so
Mary Chrysler?
If you've not seen that, I need to send that to you.
So, questions for the group before we finish stream, because stream's still going and I need to wrap it up. Do we want to do a session on the 23rd?
Heck yeah!
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
we
have
could
to make 100% sure, but I should be able to.
postpone it a week?
Nah, let's do it.
Just do it.
Okay, well,
Christmas!
Yeah, if Sean's free, we'll do it. Why not?
I should be, but I'm not being 100% sure.
Well, if Sean's not free, we'll just have to have him killed, I guess. We tried to do it, but alas, he refused.
We'll just have to kidnap him.
we'll
I'll
see
take
Then
it
he will
for
be
five.
free.
in
I'll
3
take it.
weeks' time.
Easy.
In the meantime, we have the following streams coming up. I need to put some more on there. Tomorrow night, I need to I should have checked before.
You need to
now.
deck?
I need to deck someone.
It's always a good thing. It's a good plan.
How's getting to me, guys?
Bam! Punch him right in the kiss.
Tomorrow night, Angel is streaming either the Bonely Hearts Club demo, or she is streaming some art stuff, probably, or she's not streaming. It's one of those three options. Tune in tomorrow to find out over on the Angel Games Player channel. On Friday, we're going to attempt some Phasmophobia. Which Michael is apparently really looking forward to seeing.
Clearly. Apologies.
Or scared of. One of the two. Probably
I mean,
both.
that's definitely accurate. I hate that game. I'm terrified.
On Sunday, we are diving into the sewers with the Waterdeep Dragon Heist team, who are following the Stone of Golor into the sewers.
We're chasing children.
What?
You heard.
I'm pretty sure that's a crime.
Monday, we'll be back on the Minecraft Monday server as I continue to work through nature's aura and unlocking the powers of nature and the mighty magical there lying within.
I'll be playing with rats.
Rats.
Tuesday next week, possibly Destiny may be Satisfactory.
Depends what
John-
people are doing.
John fell down multiple holes just then.
In fact, it was actually he was going through a portal and came past twice. It's like the double portal.
Stay tuned to the website. When we work out what we're doing, we'll post it there. But there's a Christmas update for Satisfactory that I want to check out, and I know that there are two other people here who have the game. So we'll possibly play that.
Game?
And then
Honestly, I'm
there's-
tempted to buy Sean the game just so that she can make me pretty bases.
I mean, I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't buy it myself.
Maybe
I
this
will
is
happily
maybe
be
this is
roped
an
in for free
investment
bases.
that multiple people could go in on.
It is currently on sale.
It is
Anyway.
currently on.
We'll come back to this in a second.
We'll revisit this later. Sean does make pretty interior design.
Jean is a
Got a degree in
talented
the damn
bitch.
thing.
Yeah. All these people sitting around being all talented and shit is disgusting.
We are going to throw a raid over to Ms. Luna Magic, who is currently playing Immortals Phoenix Rising,
Ooh.
which I have heard tell is a very good open world game.
Sounds exciting.
So go and throw some love in that general direction. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, farewell.
Goodbye!
Bye.
How love to you all.
The raid is away.